All right. So, hello there. Welcome back to Halloween Horror Month. I'm Scotty. You're not. Today we're talking about the Tubi original Lowlifes. So I've heard of a few Tubi original movies. I think I did a couple. I don't know what they were. Something during that Tubi horror weekend. I did one of them was like, how about a haunted mansion? One found footage thing. I don't know. And I've done both of the Terror Train remake and its sequel. The first one was okay. The second one was just stupid. I've heard a lot of good things about this one, though. So, I decided, well, it was on the docket to check out for Halloween Horror Month, and then I changed it when I had all those other ones. I wanted to go mostly physical media, because I didn't want to depend on Tubi, and then they could take it off. But I think I'm in a good way so far. This is a Tubi original, so I don't think it's going anywhere soon. But I decided when I was rearranging stuff, I would do this one. So, Lowlifes tells the story of a family on a road trip and things go sideways. That's all I can tell you without spoiling. I'm telling you this right now. If you have not seen this movie, you have not seen Lowlifes, and you want to see it, stop watching this video. Go watch it. It's free. Tubi is free. Go watch it. If you were thinking about watching this, and you said, oh, I want to see what Scotty thinks, go watch it. I'll tell you right now, it's good. I recommend it. Go watch it. Do not watch any more of this video until after you've watched the movie, because I'm going to spoil the hell out of it. And you need to go into this movie knowing absolutely nothing for the enjoyment, for this movie to work. For the enjoyment. Because there's twists. And this feels like someone said, hey, let's make a movie where no one's going to be able to predict what's going to happen. Because we're going to flip it on its head every time they think, oh, it's going to go this way. Oh, it's going that way. It's going to go this way. We're going to flip it on its head. And that's what it feels like, is there's multiple twists here where you think, uh-oh, this setup, these two guys, this is gonna happen, and then nope, it doesn't. You think, okay, now this is gonna happen. This character is doing this is gonna happen. Nope. You think, oh, okay, now this guy's here. And nope. Okay, now this happened. No. So, yeah. So, I had no idea who was in the cast list for this, except for the person on the cover, who I thought was Ella Purnell, and when the movie started, I went, that's not her. It looked like her on the cover, but I guess it's not. But we get some actors I know, because I grew up watching shows filmed in Canada. You know, Smallville, Supernatural, Stargate, shows filmed in Canada, so I know Canadian actors. So we have a few actors here, right? We have the dad of our main family is played, I don't know the character's name, I don't know the actor's name, but he's played by the guy who was Commander Steele in Season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow. He was Nate's grandfather, Commander Steele. And then there is Lise Levesque, plays his wife, and she was on Stargate Universe, and also I think she was in an episode of Supernatural, maybe, I don't know. She was also in Ready or Not as the sister of one of the sisters, or the wife of Adam Brody's wife, I think it was. Yeah, so, yeah, and then we have Richard Harmon, who you may know as Alex from everyone's favorite sequel, Grave Encounters 2, fuck Trevor. Yes, I'm still harping on Trevor 3 years later after reviewing that damn movie. Maybe even 4 years later, I don't know. He was also the second Captain Boomerang on The Flash. Arrowverse connection there. We have Alexander Calvert, who was the, spoiler alert, killer for the Scream Halloween special on MTV. But also Jack on Supernatural. And to round out this Canadian core cast, we have Kevin McNulty, who's been in fucking everything from Stargate to Supernatural and beyond. He's been in all those Canadian produced shows. I think even Psych. I don't know if that was filmed in Canada or not, but he had familiar actors showing up. But yeah, so we have a pretty decent Canadian style cast. So this family is road tripping. They're having a barbecue when these two redneck guys, one of them was which is Richard Harmon. The other guy gave me Tucker vibes, like Alan Tudyk vibes from Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That's what he gave me, you know. And they're looking for their brother Melnor, which is not a name, but fine. But this family doesn't know him, right? So, sorry, my stomach. So they, you know, they're like, okay, we need to get out of here, and they make you feel like, oh, this family is concerned for these rednecks. You know, because the strange rednecks show up looking for the brother. It could be a trap, whatever. They get in their RV, they start to travel. And it turns out that these rednecks, their car is broken down. So they agree to take one of them with, it ends up being Billy, while the other one stays behind. So Billy goes with, and this is where things get flipped on their head. So immediately you think, oh, this redneck guy, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? You're going to take him to his house, and they're going to be all a bunch of evil redneck killers, right? Well, the son is going through, he's doing an ad-lib. And as he's going through, these are all filled, and Billy's going through, he's like, wait, this looks like Melinor's writing. And then the son stabs him in the neck. Because it turns out this is a family of cannibals. Yes, this family are the villains. That's the first twist. Of course, there seems to be some distance between the daughter and the rest of her family. You know, when they're barbecuing, she runs off to smoke weed. And then they're all in one room and she's in the back. So it's like, okay, you think by the end of this, she's going to turn on her family, which sort of happens, not in the way you expect it to. Yeah. So they get to the family's house and they're like, oh, hey, we met y'all's family way back there, and our thing broke down, and so they told us to come along here, so we meet this family, and there are two daughters here, there's a grandfather, and there's the daughter, which is the mother, and then there is Big Mac, which is this big dude. So there's a point where we cut back to the other one, Vern, that's Richard Harmon's character, and he's talked to by the deputy, Alexander Calvert's character. And he starts puking. He says he's had too many grasshoppers. Like he's calling his brother's phone, but it's not picking up because they destroyed the phone. And so he starts puking. So it's these chocolate bars that the family's given out that's poisoned that helps take down this family. But also, because this is in 2024, the daughter is a lesbian. That's fine. I think it's handled fine. But I'm just saying, you don't need that in every movie. It feels like they need to have one LGBT character per movie now, and I don't think you need that. We can have a movie with all straight characters. Hey, look at this. People are going to look at this movie and go, hey, everyone's white. That's what everyone's going to be talking about, right? Everyone's white. There's no black people in this movie. There's no Asian people. There's no Mexican people. They're all white. Right? Talk about that. Why don't you? People are going to get pissed that there's a lesbian in this when you should be talking about how the fact there's no black people in this movie. Everyone is white. Because everyone has to bitch about something. I myself am not complaining about that. I don't care whether it's black or white. That doesn't matter. I don't care if all your characters are white, if all your characters are black, Chinese, Asian, Mexican, German, Russian. I don't care. I just want the movie to be good. You know what I mean? And it is. But yeah, so things start to get tricky because the son, Jeffrey, he's a little trigger happy and he attacks the big dude who's puking outside. He does take him down and the dad scolds him in front of his mom, but then hands him a trophy like a tongue or something. The cannibals, whatever. And it seems like the mom is hesitant as well, but she gets a freaking arrow to the neck. And I thought, oh, Vern's back. No, he's not back yet. That was the little sister. But, yeah, so the deputy says that they got a phone call from a California number. Earlier in the movie, the daughter makes a phone call, says it's to a friend of hers. But was it, like, Julia or whatever, like, I don't know. So was it her that called the cops? Like, throughout, again, there's twists that throughout this movie, it makes it very apparent that she's going to turn on her family and rescue at least the one girl that she's in love with. But that doesn't happen. The mom is killed. And then she starts beating up on the sister. They're both tied up there, by the way. And both of them end up dead, but she does, like, the dad gets stabbed in the eye and he eats his own eyeball. That's kind of gross. There's pretty decent gore in this, too. Like, there's cannibal stuff, so you know it's gonna happen, you know. But, you know. Yeah, then, like I said, Vern does show up, but he gets taken out pretty fucking quick. Like, he's no help. You think he's gonna save the day. In my ending, she would have turned on her family, but as the dad's about to do the final strike, Vern comes in and shoots an arrow or something and saves them. And just as he's about to take care of the girl, the sister stops him and says, no, she's on our side. She helped us. And then we see the deputy rolling up and surveying the stuff, taking him into. That's my ending, you know. But that's not how it happens, because everybody dies except for her. And then the deputy shows up and is like, okay, I'm calling ambulance about a half hour out. You know, he says he's 45 minutes away. He's in his driveway. But he gets there, I guess 45 minutes could have passed. And then she kills him with an axe. And then drives off as the house burns. She keeps saying, just burn down the house, burn down the house. I guess the brother gets taken care of too, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's a twist. Because you think, oh, these rednecks are going to be bad things going on. But then, no, they're the bad guys. This family is the bad guy. And then you're like, oh, the sister's going to end up turning on them. And while she technically does, she doesn't turn good. And, like, no, she's still crazy as they are. Even though I don't think the beginning of the movie reflected that. This felt like, and I'm not saying this is what happened, but it felt like they wanted to add another twist in. Because it felt like it should have ended with her turning against her family and aligning with who was left of the other family. Like changing her mind and not wanting to be like them. That's what it felt like it was leaning towards the entire time. And maybe that was done on purpose so that when the twist happened you wouldn't see it coming, which I didn't. But I don't know, it just felt like she should have turned on her family and saved at least one or two of them. Right? I don't know. Because there's a moment when she's in there making out with the girl. The girl there says that she had sex with her, but there was no nakedness. Unless it was when we weren't looking. But she was going to stab her. And she fell. And she ended up stabbing herself. And it's like, oh, where did that come from? It's for my protection. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't know. It just felt like it should have, the natural way it should have went was she should have turned on her family and helped a couple of them survive. Like Vern you know, I don't know. But I didn't like this. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I heard a lot of good things, but I wasn't expecting much. And I certainly wasn't expecting the way this was going to go. When it turned, like, I had to rewind it for a second. I'm like, wait, what just happened? Like, yeah, Jesus. Like, it was good. I enjoyed it. So, what are your thoughts on Lowlifes? And at first I was like, shouldn't it be Lowlives? But no, I think it's Lowlifes. I think that makes sense. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.